Hey there, Critter Trades here, and today I'm going to review the Medesasi floor mat. So I'm sure like me, you've never heard of Medesasi before. I think they're a relatively new floor mat company, and they sent me these mats to review and try out. And the good thing is they are exactly the same as the Mopar slush mats, which I actually have in my Jeep Grand Cherokee. They're the exact same size, exact same pattern and everything, so I can kind of give you a long-term review of them. And then I'm going to show you the things that are different about these mats versus the Mopar ones, and what I like about them or what I dislike about them. So I'm going to start with the things that I like about them. They are very rigid. The Mopar slush mats are a lot more floppy rubber, and these are much more rigid, and I think that'll be good because they'll keep their shape a little bit better. I was expecting them to kind of have rough edges or maybe not be the most crisp of lines, but they're actually manufactured very well. They seem to have very high quality molds that they've used with these. So the quality is very good and the price is good as well. They're much cheaper than the Mopar slush mats. I think you can get this set here for about $100 on Amazon. And I think the Mopar ones you can get on like third-party websites or Amazon for about $130 at the cheapest. The only real difference I've noticed between these and the Mopar slush mats are they don't have the Jeep logos on the Mopar ones. They say Jeep Grand Cherokee here, and I believe it says Jeep right in here and on this line here as well. So they've obviously removed the brands on them. The other thing I've noticed is that the driver's side has the holes for the anchor points. The passenger side footwell does not have the anchor holes. I'm sure you could drill them in there pretty easily, but they are not there. They have spots for them here on the back, you can see, like they do on the driver's side, but they're just not drilled out. I don't know if they just forgot about that or if they just decided that they didn't need to, since again, you only have to have those anchors on the driver's side so that your mats don't slip up and interfere with your pedals. So that's one thing that's different, not a main concern, especially if you're looking to save a few bucks by going with these mats. But again, the quality is very good on these mats. I'm very pleased with that.
Installation is super easy for the passenger side and the second row. You literally just set them in there. For the driver's side, you have to put the anchors on, just push them straight down.
In terms of dislikes, there aren't really anything I dislike about the mats. They are a little bit cheaper than the Mopar. They're missing the logos, that's fine. You kind of know that's going to be one of the trade-offs for not buying the Mopar branded mats. The other thing that I dislike about them, and that's not really on the company, it's more about the design of these mats and how they fit in with the Grand Cherokee. And the same thing I'll say that I dislike about the Mopar slush mats is they don't cover the carpet in between where the mats are and where the door sill is. So there's a little area of carpet that, especially in the winter, gets caked with salt. Now, for the price point and what you're expecting to get from these, I think they would do a pretty good job of that. Don't forget your protein. So I think with any of these rubber mats, they do a really good job of protecting spills. As you can see, they hold a lot of liquid. Again, if you have a mess like this in your car, they'll do a pretty good job of stopping it. This isn't flat, obviously, so it's gonna go around, but they hold a lot of liquid. This is 12 ounces. So yeah, as you can see, they hold a lot of liquid and they'll protect your carpet if something lands on them like this, obviously. So that's what's nice about them. As you can see, not much is under here. And it cleans up very easily, as long as you don't let it dry. One other thing I'm not super fond of with this design is in these crevices here, they're pretty thin and they're pretty deep. And so if you get crud down in these little crevices that hardens, it can be pretty tricky to get in there with a brush to get it out. But again, that's only if you let it harden. So that's one kind of thing I don't like about this specific design or setup for the floor mats. Overall, I think this is a great set of mats for the price. You get a little bit bargain price, and you get a few of those little things that I mentioned earlier, like the logo's missing and the holes not drilled in the passenger side, those sort of things. But the quality of the rubber is very good. They're very rigid. They will protect your mats really well and much better than any carpet mats will. So if you're looking to save a few bucks, I think these are some good mats that you could try out. As always, thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, please subscribe because it's super helpful to me.